What if the secret to healthier hair and beautiful skin care wasn't in store but in your own hands? Introducing Sheila Samuel's natural formulation bundle. Learn how to create herbal shampoos, nourishing hair oils, anti-dandruff solution, and natural care recipes from scratch. Plus, discover melt and pour soap mastery with 40 plus unique soap recipes that can help you turn a hobby into a business. No complement formulas, no unnecessary chemicals, just practical step by step guidance for creating products you can trust. Whether you are DIY enthusiast, a beauty lover, or an aspiring entrepreneur, this collection gives you the skills to start today. Tap the link now and begin your natural formulation journey. Hello everyone, today I want to talk about something that affects every person on this planet. Regardless of nationality, age, profession or background, I want to talk about climate change, that global warming, one of the greatest challenges humanity has ever faced. For decades, we have heard warning from scientists, environmentalists and world leaders. We have attended conferences, sign agreements, launch campaigns, and raise awareness. Yet, despite all these efforts, global temperature continues to rise. Extreme weather events are becoming more common, and ecosystems around the world are under increased pressure. This raises an important question. If our current ideas and approaches are not enough to stop global warming, shouldn't we start giving more attention to new ideas, new innovations, and new solutions? The world is changing rapidly. Technology is advancing faster than ever before. We have developed artificial intelligence, connected billions of people through the internet, and achieved breakthrough that previous generation could only dream about. So why we are not accelerating environmental innovations with the same urgency? Of the problem is growing faster, our solution must grow faster too. We need fresh thinking, we need bold innovation, we need creative minds willing to change all assumptions and explore new possibilities, because the reality is simple: doing more of the same may not be enough. Around the world, we are already witnessing the consequence of climate change: record breaking heat waves, more frequent floods, longer droughts, wildfires affecting millions of people, rising sea levels threatening coastal communities, even cities that were once known for mild weather are experiencing unprecedented temperatures. London, for example, has experienced historic heat records in recent years. This was not just another weather event, it was a warning sign, a reminder that climate change is longer a future problem, it is present reality. And yet, in many parts of the world, including India, climate change is still not treated with the level of urgency it deserves. We discuss careers, we discuss business, we discuss entertainment, we discuss technology, but how often do we seriously discuss the future of the planet that makes all of these things possible? The truth is that humanity has become extremely busy living individuals' lives. We are focusing on our goals, our work, our responsibilities, and our personal success. There is nothing wrong with ambitions, but if we ignore the health of our planet, we risk undermining the future of every generation that follows us. This is why a new movement in thinking is needed. A movement that recognizes that environmental protection is not just a government responsibility, it is not just a scientist's responsibility, it is not just an activist's responsibility, it is a human responsibility. And this is the vision behind Slate of Humanity. Slate of Humanity is more than a platform, it is more than a project. It is an idea that humanity and nature are deeply connected. When nature suffers, humanity suffers. When nature thrives, humanity thrives. The mission of Slate of Humanity is to inspire awareness, encourage innovation, promote sustainability, and empower people to become part of the solution rather than passive observers of the problem. Because awareness alone is no longer enough. The next step is action. Real action, meaningful action, innovation action, We need students development environmental solutions. We need entrepreneurs creating sustainable business. We need engineers designing a cleaner technologies. We need communities protecting local ecosystem. We need citizens who are willing to take responsibilities for the future. They want to see more. Most importantly, we need to accelerate the speed of innovation. Climate change is not slowing down. The environmental challenges we face are not waiting for us. Every year bring new records, new challenge, new warning. Therefore, our response must be faster, smarter, and more ambitious. Imagine what could happen if millions of people work together. Imagine if every student contribute on one environmental idea. Imagine if every family reduced waste. Imagine if every business adopted more sustainable practices. Imagine if every community protected its natural resources. Small actions multiple by millions create extraordinary changes. Many people ask, can one person really make difference? History gives us the answer. Every major movement began with individuals who decided to act. Every great innovation started as an idea. Every meaningful changes started with someone who believes improvement was possible. The future will not be shaped by those who simply watch events unfold. It will be shaped by those who choose to participate, those who innovate, those who create, those who take action. That is why I invite you today to become part of the solution. Think differently, challenges old assumptions, support sustainability, innovations, protect nature, education other, and join movement like Slate of Humanity that are working toward a better future for both people and other planet. Because we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from future generations. The decision we make today will determine the world they inherit tomorrow. Let us be remembered as the generation that choose action over excuses, innovations over complacency, responsibility over indifference, and hope over fear. Together we can create a future where humanity and nature grow stronger side by side. Thank you for humanity, for nature, for our shared future, and for our one and only home earth.